shifting to some more breaking news now coming in. Wall collapse in Gujarat, where at least 9 labourers are said to have lost their lives. A massive tragedy that has come to light from Gujarat.
Well, this is in the Morbi district. What is being said that there was a salt factory and there was a wall that collapsed in Halwar in the GIDC area of Morbi district, where 9 laborers that have apparently lost their lives. We are trying to get visuals and also a reporter on this to give us details exactly what caused the collapse of the wall. But this is being reported in the Morbi district. Yes, Arunil, can you share us details exactly what happened?
Well, very unfortunate incident coming in from Morbi in Gujarat. Rescue operations are still underway, we understand. And unfortunately, 9 people have lost their lives. Several have been feared to be trapped. Several injuries are expected. This is the wall in a salt mill that collapsed. And because of that, the workers working in this mill, they suffered heavy damage, heavy casualties. Till now, 9 have been confirmed dead. And several people have been feared to be trapped. Several injuries have been reported. Injured have been moved to the nearby hospital. Rescue operations are still underway. What exactly caused this wall collapse? Obviously, investigation will be carried out. But at this moment, the most important priority will be to save as many lives as possible.
All right. But what happens to the rescue operations? Arunil, if you can share more details.
With respect to the rescue operations that have been conducted at present, people who have been feared to be trapped inside this wall, major attempts have been made to evacuate them, to rescue them from inside. And yes, people with who have suffered injuries, who have suffered major injuries, they have been immediately moved to the nearby hospital so that their recovery process is started. Till now, 9 have been confirmed dead from Morbi in Gujarat. This was a salt mill. The wall of the salt mill collapsed on the workers who were working inside.
Right. So this is just the preliminary information that we are getting as of now from a salt factory. The wall that has collapsed, those pictures are also taking just an idea of how the rescue operations are happening with those other people also there. We are looking at a lot of also a police presence and ambulances that have also been called in. So that means, Arunil, there is a possibility of people who have been injured too.
Well, that is right. In fact, 9 have been confirmed dead. And with respect to injuries, because there were many people who were working near this wall, many have been feared to be trapped inside this wall that collapsed as well. Several injuries are also expected, and that is why rescue operations are on a war footing. Many ambulances, as you mentioned, as well as several people from the fire brigade team, they have reached over there to ensure that immediately, as soon as possible, the injured can be shifted to the nearby hospital and life can be saved as much as possible.
Sense of what really could have caused this wall to collapse? Anything that preliminary investigation may have revealed?
Well, with respect to what exactly caused this wall to collapse, obviously a thorough probe and investigation will be carried out. This is just information that is coming in, preliminary information that is coming in. As I was pointing out, at this moment, the main priority will be to save as many lives, to take the injured to the nearby hospital, to evacuate people who have been stranded inside this wall that has collapsed. But what exactly this wall collapsed in a salt factory in Morbi in Gujarat, that investigation will be thoroughly carried out after the rescue operations are over.
Well, these are heart-wrenching visuals which are coming in of men trying to desperately dig up these sacks of salt in order to pull out some of the men who may be trapped under the debris. As you can see, rescue operations have already begun, but it seems, Arunil, by the visuals of it, it is the workers of the factory themselves who are aiding in the rescue relief operations. So far, I believe over 30 people may be trapped inside.
Well, that is right. Over 30 people are feared to be trapped inside. 9 have been confirmed dead by the local authorities. And as you pointed out, after the wall collapsed, it collapsed on the workers who were working near this wall. And the factory workers who were there inside, they basically help in the rescue operations. Calls were being made to the rescue operations team with respect to the local government authorities, and that is when ambulances were rushed to the spot. The injured have
Well,
been...
in fact, do stay on with us. Devi Patel is joining us. He's the DM of Morbi. Thank you so much, Mr. Patel, for taking our time. Can you tell us what really is available information regarding this incident? What caused it? How many people are trapped under the salt sacks? Mr. Patel. Mr. Devi Patel, can you hear me? Well, we'll try and reconnect with Mr. Devi Patel. He is the DM. Hopefully, he will be able to shed some more light as to what really has happened. As you can see in the visuals, Arunil is telling us how at least 9 laborers have lost their lives after a wall in the salt factory fell. This is in the Halwad GIDC of the Morbi district of Gujarat. About 30 laborers are still stuck after the wall fell over them in the salt factory. As you can see, there are sacks of salt as well which fell along with the wall, crushing several of these workers, unfortunately, to death. What we do know right now, Arunil, that the people who are stranded there, now JCBs also have been brought in to try and help dig out the bodies as well as those who may be the survivors from the debris.
Well, extremely heart-wrenching, one can say, Meghna, because these are poor laborers who have gone to these factories to earn their livelihood. Little did they know that the wall of the factory will collapse on them, and that is why rescue operations certainly are in full swing. The JCB have been brought in over there to ensure that the people who have been stranded inside these walls that have collapsed, they can be evacuated immediately and they can be moved to the nearby hospital. But what exactly is the cause of this wall collapse? That will be extremely paramount to find out whether the proper security measures were followed by this salt factory, and as well as whether there were any glaring irregularities with respect to the security measures. That is something that needs to be looked at thoroughly. But at present, as I was pointing out earlier, the rescue operations will be, which have been underway, that remains the top priority so that as many lives can be saved. The injured who have been stranded inside, or people who have been removed out from the debris, they can be moved to the nearby hospital so that their lives can be saved.
Well, hopefully many people are going to be pulled out of the debris. What Arunil tells us is that as many as 30 laborers are still stuck inside. 9 bodies, however, have been exhumed. Well, it is possible. It's heart-wrenching, but it is possible that death toll may just increase. Let me go across to Amit Rajput also, who's joining us with all the details on this. Amit, अभी preliminary investigation में क्या पता चल रहा है? ये किसकी फैक्ट्री थी? ओनर्स कौन थे? At this time अभी हो क्या रहा है रेस्क्यू रिलीफ ऑपरेशंस में?
देखिए, ये जो हम बात करें, ये जगह जो है गुजरात का जो मोरबी जिला है, इस मोरबी जिले के अंदर ये घटना जो घटी है, और वहाँ का एक हड़वद जो एक छोटा सा टाउन कहा जाता है, वहाँ पर एक ये सागर सॉल्ट नाम की एक कंपनी थी, और इस सागर सॉल्ट की जो कंपनी है, उस कंपनी के अंदर नमक की बोरियां रखने का काम जो है वहाँ पे जो श्रमिक थे उनके द्वारा किया जा रहा था। पर अचानक ही जब ये सारे जो 30 जितने श्रमिक थे वो वहां पर जब बोरियां रख रहे थे, तो उसके बाजू में जो एक बगल में दीवार थी, वो दीवार एकदम से धराशायी हुई, और धराशायी होने के बाद में ऐसा कहा जा रहा है कि जो जानकारी मिली है जिला प्रशासन की तरफ से, 30 जितने श्रमिक जो हैं इसके अंदर दबे होने की आशंका उन्होंने व्यक्त की है। 12 श्रमिकों के मृतदेह जो हैं वो प्रशासन ने रिकवर कर लिए हैं, उसकी पुष्टि भी प्रशासन की तरफ से की गई है। फिलहाल राहत बचाव कार्य जो है ये हलवद के अंदर प्रशासन की तरफ से शुरू कर दिया गया है। कुछ जेसीबी और कटर्स भी मंगाए गए हैं, क्योंकि काफी बड़ी दीवार थी जिस तरह से वो धराशायी हुई, उसके साथ में नमक की बोरियां जो हैं वो भी उसी समय अचानक उनके ऊपर गिरी हैं। तो बचाव कार्य चल रहा है, और प्रशासन का ये मानना है कि अभी भी इस मलबे के अंदर कुछ और श्रमिक जो हैं उनके होने की आशंका है। तो उन्हें रिकवर करना और जो जीवित है उसे किस तरह से जल्दी से निकाल लेना, उसका जीवन बचाना, और अगर कोई व्यक्ति अगर वो उसकी मौत हो गई है या कोई गंभीर रूप से घायल है, तो वहां पर जिला प्रशासन की तरफ से एम्बुलेंस और मेडिकल टीम भी वहां पर तैनात कर दी गई है। जी
अमित, अब तक कितने लेबरर्स को यहाँ से डेब्री से निकाला गया है, और कितने अभी इट्स फियर दैट दे आर स्टिल ट्रैप्ड अंडर इट?
देखिए, 12 जो मृतदेह हैं वो रिकवर कर लिए गए हैं। जिस तरह से अभी हमें जानकारी मिली है कि कुछ लोगों को निकालने की जो प्रक्रिया चल रही थी उसके अंदर से अभी एक जो व्यक्ति है, एक श्रमिक जो है, उसे निकाला गया है। वो जीवित है, वो गंभीर रूप से घायल है और उसे जिला प्रशासन द्वारा एम्बुलेंस के माध्यम से उसे स्थानीय अस्पताल में उपचार के लिए भेजा गया है। यानी 12 से आंकड़ा बढ़ के 13 लोगों को निकाल लिया गया है। 12 मृतदेह जो हैं वो रिकवर हुए हैं। एक व्यक्ति अभी गंभीर रूप से, नई जानकारी जो हमें मिली है उसके अनुसार उसे अस्पताल में भेजा गया है। अभी भी ये रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन है वो चल रहा है और ऐसा जिला प्रशासन का कहना है कि कुछ आधे घंटे या पौने घंटे के अंदर ये ऑपरेशन जो है वो पूरा कर दिया जाएगा और जितने भी लोग हैं उन्हें जल्द से जल्द निकालने की प्रक्रिया और विशेष तौर से उनका जीवन किस तरह से बचाया जा सके उसके ऊपर कार्यवाही जो है वो प्रशासन कर रहा है। इस मामले की जानकारी जो है गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री को भी मिली है। गुजरात के मुख्यमंत्री भूपेंद्र पटेल की तरफ से भी अभी सूचना दी गई है कि जल्द से जल्द वहां पे राहत बचाव कार्य किया जाए और जिस तरह से वहां के जो स्थानीय नेता हैं, पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स हैं, वो भी अब वहां पे धीरे धीरे पहुंचने लगे हैं। जी
Amit, you're absolutely right. The priority right now is to rescue as many laborers as they can, and that's what the rescue relief operation workers are prioritizing. मगर अमित, ये पता चला है कि वॉल किस वजह से गिरी थी?
हाँ, देखिए अभी प्रशासन का ये कहना है कि जो जिला प्रशासन है उन्हें जो जानकारी मिली है और जो वहाँ पे जो फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम है उनका ये कहना है कि ये दीवार जो है वो काफी ऊंची थी और उसका जो नींव से लेकर ऊपर तक की हम बात करें तो वो कुछ कमजोर हो गई थी और स्वाभाविक तौर से जहाँ पे नमक रखा जाता है तो वहाँ पर कुछ नमक की वजह से उसकी नमी जो है वो लगती है, पानी भी होता है, तो वो दीवार जो थी वो थोड़ी कमजोर हो गई थी और उस वजह से उसकी मरम्मत की नहीं गई थी और अचानक इस वजह से ये दीवार जो है वो टूट पड़ी और ये जो श्रमिक हैं वो उसके अंदर दब गए और फिलहाल रेस्क्यू चालू है। लेकिन इस मामले में स्थानीय पुलिस भी वहां पर पहुंची है। जिस तरह से ये रेस्क्यू कार्य पूरा हो जाएगा उसके बाद पुलिस के द्वारा स्थानीय पुलिस इस मामले पे प्राथमिकी दर्ज करेगी और क्यों ये दीवार गिरी, क्या जो कंपनी के जो मालिक हैं, जो सागर सॉल्ट नाम की जो कंपनी है, क्या उनके तरफ से किसी भी तरह की ये ध्यान में आई हुई बात को उन्हें दरकिनार किया गया और क्यों इस तरह की जो दीवार थी, कमजोर दीवार रख के वहां पर इस तरह नमक को।
Amit, keep tracking the developments on that front. Even as we speak about this horrific incident where 9 workers have been killed in a